Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 25th of November, 2024. A good day of variety, that's for sure. But at the same time, a little bit of frustration and had nothing to do with any kind of stuff that was in our control. But let's talk a little bit about that. Started off today with a level 1 podcast, recapping how yesterday, last minute, we actually did hit the goal. That's right. Last night, as I had finished the Daily Wrap, someone had tipped a big tip and the goal continued. And so the funny part about that was people were so upset, and I say people, I mean my detractors, or Review Tech USA, who was literally live streaming my Daily Wrap last night as I did it live. They were so upset that basically they started all this crap bullshit on YouTube. Phil didn't spend time with his wife. Phil had to do extra time to beg. Phil, no, I hit the goal, stupid. I win, you lose. I went downstairs and spent tons of extra time with my wife. We had a great time last night. Everything went very well, but they don't like that. They don't like that narrative of me being popular, having, success. They hate that. It upsets them. So, it went well last night. And then this morning on the podcast, we talked about that. But also, the big thing is this new setup, this new PC. All right. A new capture and streaming PC. Basically, a bunch of stuff arrived overnight. A new capture card, a hard drive, my new universal power supplies, which I have one on each side of the room, one for the gaming PC and PS4 Pro, PS5 Pro, the one on this side for my current capture PC, the monitors and all the peripherals, and that's going to now be the one that I'm going to plug the new PC into. So talked all about all that stuff arriving, and then basically started talking about this PC that I'm going to get, and then everyone freaks out. Oh, that's not a good PC, or that's not what you need. You need this. The funny part is everyone who tells me that's not what you should get, literally not a single person then said, here's something you could get that wasn't insanely expensive. Like one person's like, oh, here's a better alternative that's $2,000 plus. The one I'm looking at is $1,500. They're suggesting something $500 more plus tax. It's going to be like another, $700 more. I'm like, no, I have a budget. My budget is reasonable. It's like around $1,500. That's what I can spend. So, basically, I got really frustrated to the point where I almost had a headache because so many people were talking in circles around, gee, what PC should I get? What should I do here? What should I do that? And I was like, man, I just want to play some Stalker 2. So I played Stalker 2 for around 3 hours. And the good news is the game is running well on my PC. I'm not having any issues like graphical bugs or anything like that. There's a little bit of wonkiness here or there, but for the most part, the game performs well. My problem right now with Stalker 2 is that it's pretty boring because the story is like non-existent. It's like, go find this guy. Why? Because he owes everyone money. Okay, you found him. You get him to pay. Go find this guy. Why? He might have information about something. Okay, you go find him. He gives you the information. Go find this guy. Wait. Is this the whole game? Is literally the entirety of Stalker 2 go find some guy who's not in town? Because that's been every mission I've done so far in the game. Seriously. What is going on here? So, I'm about 4.5 hours into the game now. And I think that the gameplay elements are fine, although the game is very tough compared to, say, like a Fallout or a Metro. It's actually much harder than both of those games, in my opinion. It seems more like a survivalist style. I mean, that's the whole idea, right? Your Stalker's a survivalist. And where sometimes you have insurmountable odds thrown against you. You're fighting a bunch of enemies, like 10 or more, and you have to take cover and pop out and shoot them a little bit and then reload. And, you take massive damage from anything in the game. The monsters and the humans all hit you for tons of damage. So you got to be very careful about how you fight and stuff like that. So it's definitely different than like a game like Fallout where you have VATS and constant easy healing and stuff. It's very different than that. But it's not that the gameplay elements aren't sound. It's not that the graphics aren't good because they are good on PC. Just that I don't really feel the story yet. Like someone even made the point when I was streaming today. They're like, wouldn't this game be more interesting if like you were going and researching what happened, why there's all these mutations, where the anomalies came from, what actually happened at Chernobyl? Why are you literally spending everything finding people and then just talking to them with a conversation and like bringing an item back to town or some information and then it ends? It's like, I know. I actually agree with you. I wish that the game had started with more interesting stuff to begin with before, because it really feels like everything's like a side mission right now. Like, I don't feel like we've even advanced the plot in any way. Okay? So, anyway, I like the game. And the good news is we did hit the goal. Excellent. Okay? Then the second stream was Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, here's where the disappointment really came. The game's great. It looks good. We're going to different locations. Like today we did a lot. We went to, let's go back. We went to Stockholm, Sweden, Universal Studios Hollywood, Las Vegas, which was really fun. The strip in this one is way better than it was in the last one, and it even has the sphere now, which is really cool that it has this really cool distinct sphere that's part of Las Vegas. Rome. We went to Rome, Italy. That was neat as well, to fly over the Colosseum and all the big architecture and everything there. That was nice. And we went to Seattle. Okay, we actually went to the Seattle Zoo. It's called the Woodland Park Zoo. And then we flew up to Seattle and saw the Space Needle and all the waterfront stuff, like the, the Great Wheel and stuff like that. That was really neat too. There was also an epic glitch that happened in Seattle that I'm actually going to make a highlight of and make that the highlight of the night, because it was really funny when it happened. I thought everyone laughed their ass off. So that's what we did in there. The problem with Flight Sim, it keeps crashing. 3 different times it crashed. One time it restarted my PC. So because of that, we lost a lot of time. I actually had to stay late. My goal was to end at 9. We went till 9:30 because the console kept crashing. Good news is I don't have much extra to do tonight. All I got to do is do this one clip and then upload it. I'm done. I have nothing extra to do. So that's a good thing. But kind of frustrating that basically all this kept happening. I was like, man, I just want to get out of here. And the game kept crashing. And of course, people are contributing to fly places. I'm like, well, we got to go, So it was fun. And the good news is the next time we play Flight Sim is actually on Thanksgiving, where it'll be a 3-hour day stream and we'll have more time to focus and not have to worry about, we got to rush through a bunch of places. It'll be a 3+ hour stream. So it should be a little bit better there, a more relaxed atmosphere. But for the most part, I had a great time today and we hit all the goals and everything went smoothly. And my PC stuff is arriving this week. FYI, I'm done. I ordered everything. So now it's all coming. Within the next 1 to 2 days, I'll have a new PC to capture and stream. I'll have all the equipment and things I need for it to make it work. In fact, HDMI cables came tonight. So I have those, So I'll be good to go very shortly. And the question is, when will I have time to actually set up this new PC and do the migration over? I don't know. I'm not going to have it this week. Maybe first week of December, maybe second week of December. We'll have to work on that. But very soon, I'll have a fully upgraded setup. I'll be doing higher quality streams on YouTube, higher quality videos on YouTube. It's going to be good. All right. So thank you all for all your years of patience to get me to this point. I finally will have an upgraded setup and I cannot wait. Thank you all. See you all tomorrow for the podcast. Tomorrow's day stream is Dragon Age the Veilguard. How much longer will we keep playing it? I don't know. It really depends on how much you guys like it. Right now, you guys are continuously showing up and watching it. But if we get bored, we can move on. So let's see how it goes tomorrow. And tomorrow night, I'm on the fence. I'm going to check the schedule right now because I swear that originally I said tomorrow night was Bloodborne. But people are actually telling me no, that my schedule said that tomorrow night was Street Fighter. And they're right. So I guess tomorrow night we're going to do Street Fighter 6 and I'm going to play with E Honda because that's what I have on the schedule. So I'll stick to it. No reason to change it now. So E Honda and Street Fighter tomorrow, that should be a good stream. I haven't played with them in a while, but hopefully I can get some W's. All right. Everyone, thank you so very much. Have a good night. See you tomorrow in the morning. Peace out.